Let's build a wall, and not a mediocre wall like what we built in the last building a wall episode, but an actual wall. So we are going to actually work on surrounding the village and making the village a bit more in one per se. So we're gonna go ahead and I have cobblestone. I have 64. I have more than 64 cobblestone, and I want to go ahead and build a wall. And I think what I'm gonna do is I might as well just start maybe here. We're gonna go too high, and then we're gonna just connect it just down to the beach here, well, the pond, and we're gonna do the same thing on that side, and then we're gonna actually go ahead and decorate a actual wall. And I want it to be like a rundown, rustic, castle-like kind of wall. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. I do need some mossy cobblestone as well, but I think that's how we're gonna do it. And I think we're gonna have the village end here, and we're doing this for one reason and one reason only. That's just because we need to know where our village begins and where our village ends, basically. So that's why we're building our wall today, so I can start planning on how to fill in the empty spaces, because that's kind of important. All right, perfect. And you may be wondering, so Jay, where are you going to walk to get out of the village? We're going to work on that. Trust me, we're going to work on that, but that's not the most important part right now. And then given the fact that we know where our village is going to be, I think we can actually extend the dock a little bit more to touch the wall. And I think that would be super cool. So we're going to be working on that on a future episode as well. And for the wall, I want it to be somewhat of a grand structure. So I want to go like 3 in between each wood or logs per se, and have like a separation like that. And I think that would make it look super cool. The wall is also going to be a bit taller than just 2 blocks, but we're just working with 2 blocks now just because it's a bit easier to work with and figure out a style for. And then in regards to a way to getting out towards that section of the base, I am actually going to go ahead and remove the walls in here and have this be like an open floor plan. And then we are going to make like probably an archway or something of that sort in regards to having an exit to go in this section. Perfect. And we just went ahead and mirrored it on this side as well. And then in regards to the exit here, I'm not quite sure where I want the exit to be. If I want it to be up on this level, probably up on this level. So we could probably just take these out. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense to me. And we're just going to bring the wall up by 5. So 3 more of each material. Remember when I said I did not have any moss? Yeah, I kind of lied. I do have 2 moss here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab this moss and we are going to try to bone meal it. Now the question is, I do. And I think for the bone meal, we're just gonna head over to this section, just a random area, probably like here. We're just gonna head into the side of this mountain and start bone mealing, basically. I have made a hole. Do you guys like my hole? It is so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, perfect. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just come in and just like put a few moss in these areas like so, moss cobblestone, and then we can actually come in the future and put actual moss in here just for some gradients, and I think that would look super nice. Like, it's already looking amazing so far, so I think this is what we're gonna go ahead and do. I am really enjoying the look of the wall so far, but I think it could be a little bit more reinforced. So this is what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to have tough blocks here, well, tough stair blocks here, like so. No, not like that. And then we're going to come in with the trap doors like this, just to give it a more reinforced look, basically. I think that looks actually cute. Hold on. I think this is very nice. It looks very reinforced and it doesn't look out of place either, because we do have tough in the village here, and I think it's very nice. Hold on. let's finish the rest of the wall. I am really liking the look of this. Like, it is so cute. Oh my god. I really do love it. Do I have any grass blocks? I don't. But I think this is very nice. Oh my goodness. Like, just to imagine, imagine this is how we started. This is how we started. Like, that's how we started. And this is how we ended. Oh my goodness. Yes, and we are going to do the opposite side as well. Don't worry. I'm not a monster. And I'm trying to think of how we're going to do the top of the wall. Maybe I'm not sure, but I like it. Okay, perfect. And just like that, we have everything completed. Well, not everything. I still didn't do the opposite side because, like, why do I have to? Like, no one's going to see that right now. And I did do the next wall as well, and it's super cute. And we are actually coming close to the end of this episode. I know it's a very short episode. I am trying to cut my episodes a bit shorter, just, you know, for retention reasons. But I have one last thing that I need to do before I can end this episode. And that is I need to craft a whole bunch of armor and tools. And can I make this jump? I did. Hold on. Anyways, yes, and it's a whole bunch of armor and tools, and I need to enchant them because, just in case you couldn't tell, we are building up to episode 10, and episode 10 is, usually for all my Let's Plays, is the episode I try to fight the Ender Dragon, beat the game, get Elytra, then we start doing all of our crazy exploring and builds and stuff like that, you know, tomato. But I want to go ahead and make... I don't know, I think I have pretty good armor. I do need to probably upgrade the enchants on these armor, maybe get mending and some more unbreaking if I don't have unbreaking on all of them, which I do. So I probably just need some more books and stuff like that. But I definitely want... Let's see, what's my sword? My sword seems pretty good too. Maybe I just need a bow. Oh my god. I think that's all I need. And do I have anything that I can use to craft a bow? Is the question. Probably not. But that's okay. Do I not have a bow in general? With all the clerics that I have arrows. Do I not have any bow? I do not. Okay, cool. Well, that's a simple fix. If I can. Oh my god. Hi, are you a cleric? No, you're not. Did I say cleric? Fletcher, that's what I'm looking for. The word I'm looking for, Fletcher. Thank you. Let's just grab 2 bows just in case. I do want an infinity bow, but I don't think I can enchant infinity. I think I might have to, Jesus. I think I might have to actually get a book. And I should have an infinity villager here. Or somewhere in the village. But we'll think about it. Let's grab ourselves some lapis lazuli. And see what we're gonna get. Punch. Seriously? Punch? Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's do a level 1 enchant. Power 4 is actually not bad. I think we're gonna do power 4. Let's do power 4 and see what else we get. Oh, okay, see? Power 4 flame and unbreaking. I like that. Let's see if I can, let's disenchant this and re-enchant it to see if we're gonna get anything else. Another power 4. Okay, so we have a power 5 bow right here. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's do that again. Just power 4. I could chance it and... No, let's buy another bow. Let's buy another bow and see if we can... Do I not have any more emeralds? Hold on. That's not right. See if we can get another enchant. I don't know what else I can get. I really don't know the bow enchants like that, and that's very sad. So this here is coming up for punch 2. And I mean, I think punch maxes out at 3, right? Why am I only getting level 1 enchants? That's low-key kind of stressing. Hold on. Punch one? What? Power 4 again, I guess. Oh, power 4 and infinity. This is what we want. I didn't know we could get infinity on. Okay. All right, do I have an anvil in here? Oh, I was about to say, how do I not have an anvil in here? So power, I think if I flip this, it would be different. Yep, there we go. So now we have power 5, flame. Where's the infinity? Hold on, wrong one. So now we have power 5. So where's the, hold on, what am I doing? Confusing myself is what I'm doing. There we go. Now we have the power, the flame, the mending, not mending, the infinity and the unbreaking, but there must be a way to make it cheaper. Let's flip it around and see. 13, I guess that's a little bit cheaper. Cool. I think we need to test out this new bow. I only need one arrow, honestly. Let's see. Is there a target that I can test this on? Hello. Let's go up top here. See if there's anything. No, not really. Okay. I'm gonna go find something I want to test it out. Ignore that hole. I guess I could test it out on one of these cows. Oh, one shot kill, period. But yes, let's discuss, since it's a short episode like this, I guess we can always discuss future episodes. So in the next episode, I plan to make like a cleric station, I guess a hospital, a healer's office, something. Oh, I want cats. Something that, you know, would depict cleric. I don't know. Something that would say, yeah, this is where you come for all your potion and things, basically. And then I also want to get a whole bunch of slow falling potions. I forgot how to make slow falling potions. I think I'm gonna need phantom membranes. I need strength potions and all of that good stuff. It is not my first time fighting the ender dragon, but I always get nervous. I always over prepare and I still basically never use it. I also wanted to try the bed method, but I don't think I'm going to try the bed method for the first dragon fight. I think I'll save that for at least another. Get off. Yay. I think I'll save it for another ender dragon fight, I guess, like maybe when I decide to do it for the next time to open another end gateway. I don't know. I also need a creeper farm, and I have a list of things that I need, but I don't really have it with me right now. I don't know, I'm just very unprepared. But yeah, I think that's super cool. I also want to decorate the village a bit more. The village is just looking, I don't know, it's nice. I think I'm gonna add some more of these houses alongside here and get some more pathways in, and I think I need to also go ahead and get some other features, maybe like a water fountain, and I still need an area for my bell. I think I'm gonna have it in the center here. I think that is technically the center of the village. I mean, most of the houses are facing that way. I think I'll just do that. Have like some benches and, you know, all the good stuff. And I also still need to expand the dock area to touch both walls. I also do need to finish the terraforming here. I have a lot of things to do, but most of these are going to be done after the ender dragon fight, because that's, as I said, when the real Minecrafting begins, in my opinion. I just want to be able to use my elytra and stuff like that when I get it. So yeah, and I think for the end exploration, it's gonna be a live stream. I'll fight the dragon and I'll do all of that, make it into a video. Then for the exploration part of it, I'll do that in a live stream. So, and I'll also announce the live stream probably weeks in advance, so you can have access to seeing that, and you can, you know, set your timers, request off from work, all that good stuff, just to come watch me. Yeah. But anyways, I think this is where we're gonna end it for this episode. We didn't really do much this episode, but we did. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I didn't do much, but it's just so far apart between clips. It's just so hilarious to me. But yeah, I think we did great. We built a wall. that was it. I really thought I was gonna need to make new armor and all of that jazz and trade with villagers a bit more, but I didn't, so I guess that's fine. But in the next episode, we're gonna have to be moving a bit quicker and doing more stuff, because then we're gonna be 2 episodes away from the Ender Dragon fight, and I need to ensure that everything is up to par, and I still need to do some decoration of the village, because after I do the Ender Dragon fight, I really think I'm gonna move out. So I need this village to be at least somewhat complete, and I can always come back to it a little bit later as well, because why not? But once again, that's the end of the episode. My name was Jay. If you did enjoy this episode, please feel free to go ahead and like the video or subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.